SR93 Boxing back with a quick video. Amir Khan has made a lot of comments about, like, he went more in detail in terms of his team, his new team. He said he's now his team. Before, it used to be his best friend, his family members that used to be part of his team. And, for reasons that, go check the art, that, Google this. Is a lot. He said a lot of different things, so I don't want to go over all of it, but they're kind of in the lines of, he was trusting his family. He thought that he can trust his family or friends or whatever to manage everything else while he just fights, but that wasn't the case. People were ripping him off, and a lot of other shit, that how his best friend just left him, and they thought he was done. They thought that Amir Khan's done. They didn't believe in him anymore, and they just left him right there, especially when Amir Khan needed them. Now, whatever you think of Amir Khan, that's irrelevant. The fact, thing is, your people are supposed to ride with you, and if you don't believe that he can do well, that's fine. If you don't believe he can do better and well in boxing, that's perfectly fine on you. But you still support the fight. It's kind of what Virgil Hunter did. Support him, trying to go with the Canelo fight, do his best. But the thing is, the family and the people that were in negotiations in Khan army, that do all the negotiations for Amir Khan, they should also be supporting him, but in a different way. Initially, first of all, Amir Khan versus Canelo fight shouldn't be made, or Canelo versus Amir Khan, however you want to put it. That fight shouldn't have been made. And a lot of people, especially from a Pakistani or Asian background, is saying, oh, you left your family, that's the worst mistake you made. Like, I'm not disrespecting his family, but his father was part of Amir Khan's camp. He was one of those people that was negotiating fights for him, right? Why did he make the Canelo fight, knowing that this guy has options? Why did all of this guy make all these other fights? Like, they could have made all these other fights, right? He could have made the Danny Garcia fight, could have made I understand why they didn't make the Kell Brook fight, which makes sense, but he could have made many other fights. And and Amir Khan wanted more control. I guess he even had an office for these people negotiating for Team Khan, which was insane. Like, fighters don't have that normally. But either way, he realized that he was getting fucked over. He's 30 years old now. He realized Amir Khan's not the smartest person out there, but he seems to have a good heart. He seems to get smarter by the day. So yeah, I think the only question is actually no, we're gonna make another video for that. But the point I want to talk about is mainly this. All of this could have been affecting Amir Khan in a lot of fights. It could affect, these sort of things can affect any fighters. It's not just Amir Khan. Loads of other fights. I heard Danny Garcia was sick in the Robert Guerrero fight, or not in, but right before the Robert Guerrero fight. Like, I think a few days before and stuff. Like, and so anything outside boxing, we don't really understand. Because we don't see it. It can affect a fighter for sure. And Amir Khan could have been affected too. So, and plus, initially I always thought that that team was a bit dodgy. I remember Radio Raheem was trying to interview Amir Khan. At one point, there was one interview I've seen a long time ago, and he was answering questions, fine and everything. And then all of a sudden, they asked him one more question, and then some other guy comes in and cuts the camera and goes, oh, the interview, like, cancel the interview, whatever. And I guess it's part of Amir Khan's team. And I don't know, man, they just seem a bit dodgy. Like, how does the father and the uncle get him to a Canelo fight when this guy's got options? For what does he need to fight Canelo for? Why, like, knowing that this guy, Canelo, comes in, Freddie Roach won, and plus they all know that they all know this, right? Canelo came in at 180. He comes in big. Everyone knows that. Even if you didn't know, he comes in at 180. Even 170, that's big. Now, knowing that, for people when they say that, oh, Amir Khan, he left his parents, that's a bad thing. Not really. I mean, we don't know what going on. From what it seems like is going on, Amir Khan may have done the right thing. He should have done this a long time ago. But it's better late than never. And right now I think Amir Khan's making the right moves. He's I mean, it may be a bit too much for him. Just imagine you're managing all this negotiations and everything. I don't know what happened to Asif Ali. Like, is he like kicked out of his camp as well, or is he like the only man that's working in this camp? Because Amir Khan talk like as if he's doing everything himself. Is that an exaggeration? I'm wondering, because Asif Ali was with him a few interviews before, a few months ago, maybe a month or two ago. Asif Ali was with Amir Khan, and I don't know, man. But it's good he's back with Tony Brady as well. I feel like his move that he's making is quite good. Also, he is not, getting carried away because he was waiting on people. He was waiting on Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, and this time Manny Pacquiao fight's not happening. He's not waiting on him. I made a video saying that he's back on wasting his time, but wasting his career, but he's not this time. I'm actually happy with what he's doing. So like right now, he's doing the right thing. He's looking to get a tune-up fight, unless he gets the Manny Pacquiao fight. But I think a good tune-up fight will be good. Now, oh yeah, also the wank tape. I don't like to call it a sex tape because he was alone. We all know this. Now, it got leaked like last year, was it, or beginning of this year? I can't remember. It wasn't too long ago. And it came out on TV saying, claiming it was true. It was a long time ago. Now, I kind of knew about this already before, like I think in 2013, and I think it was like a couple days after Amir Khan got married, and someone leaked pictures. I thought it was going to be like some edited memes, some shit, like some cartoonish memes and shit. I've seen some memes about Amir Khan. There was like a video, no, there was like a Lamont Peterson thing versus Amir Khan, and then Amir Khan, the way he was jumping up, it looked like and they put like a bicycle wheel. It's looking like he's riding his bike or some shit. The shit looked funny. I think there was another one where they made Amir Khan look like a kangaroo or something. They got like a kangaroo body, and yeah, I thought it would be like that. I clicked on it. It's like Amir Khan holding his fucking dick. And I noticed the facial hair. I thought this could be fake, but I watched a few interviews after, like a few days after I watched the interview. This was in 2013, probably like late after the Julio Diaz fight for sure, and he had the same facial hair, like he had the same facial hair as he did in that picture of him holding his thing. And I kind of knew, and I assumed this was a video because it says this Skype thing, because it mentions Skype, right? And it goes, it's leaked. Now, I kind of knew this happened. So when this like new sex tape allegations and stuff, and initially Amir Khan says there was no sex tape, this and that, and this other guy apparently was proven to not have any tapes by the court or something. There was something like that before, and then the thing what happened was Amir Khan. It seems like he's kicked out all these people from his office, and then all of a sudden the sex tape is leaked. Now the sex tape's from a long time ago. The tape is from a long time ago, like a few years ago, 3 years ago at least, and all of a sudden it's out when Amir Khan kicked people out of the office, I guess, of his team. Now, Amir Khan was trying to say someone from like one of those people that got kicked out, and his wife was trying to say that it's probably some member of his family, which I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it could be true. I mean, after all, his member of his family put him against Canelo. They could do the same shit. If they can put him against Canelo, they don't care about him too much, do they? In a sense, or they could be really stupid. You know, if they don't care about him too much, then why would it be a shock if they released this tape? You know, so it was quite, you know, that was quite strange. But you know, it seems like it's adding up. Like, I do believe it's someone from the office. But you know, I think everything American's doing right now is good. I am looking to see what he will do next. SR93 Boxing here. I'm out.